What's up, Diecast gang? Welcome back to another video. It's your boy KG back in the workshop studio. Hope all you guys having a blessed day. Feeling really good myself, guys. Today, I want to get back into some 1/24th scale. Got some more wheel swaps I would like to do with you guys. It's gonna be a lot of wheel swaps coming up, so just stay tuned for wheel swaps. Mostly 1/24 scales throughout this year. We might get into some 1/64 scale content. I'm not sure exactly, but I have plenty of it to show. But kind of balance things out, guys. Got some interesting ones today, guys. It's not the best of the best, not just yet, because I got some extreme, some ones I'm really excited about coming up, guys. But I'm trying to, like I said, balance it out, guys. So, hope you guys enjoy this. I'm gonna give you two today because I'm gonna take wheels off of one car and put them on a different car. So we should be getting 2 wheel swaps. Let's get it. Alrighty, guys. Here we are back in the workshop studio with the dually. It's absolutely gorgeous, guys. It's phenomenal. Love the wheels. Love the fitment. Rolls smooth. Absolutely. One thing I noticed as I was recording yesterday's video is I was missing a steering wheel, and I didn't realize it until I had got back. Well, I was rewatching the video back, and once I got home, I had a scrap Lincoln Navigator that I took the steering wheel out of my Navigator and put it in this truck. It's just a little bit lower than I would like it, so I might adjust it later, but at least it's back in there. Big, huge shout out to Flavor Tech Custom for the wheels. They absolutely look amazing. And in today's video, guys, I'm going to bring you another swap. I have, take this away. I have a couple of cars. Actually, I'm gonna make this a double swap. I have this car right here. It's Nissan Z that came from the 20th anniversary set. Never did anything to this car. These wheels never been off. So today I plan on putting some Flavor Tech custom wheels on it. And I've been thinking I'm gonna remove the 20 off the side as well, since I'm gonna take the wheels off. I already have the wheels that I'm gonna put on there. Now this was kind of unexpected. Here are the wheels. Has a deeper rear than the front. Now I was intentionally planning on putting these wheels on the Porsche. I actually had the Porsche picked out that I was gonna put these wheels on, but upon reviewing my collection and my selection of what I can do, I decided to put them on here because I could take these wheels that's on here and use them on another car. So that's my intention. Hopefully they'll fit. I'm thinking they would. I kind of put the car up to the wheels and see if it would actually make it. It's actually a supercar, but I'm not gonna tell you what it is right now. I'm gonna let you guys wait, find out what that's gonna be. Let's just set the wheel up there, give you guys an idea. Now it should sit a tad bit lower than that, but we'll see once we get the wheels on. More than likely, I'm gonna have to heat these wheels up. These wheels have never been off this car before, so I'm gonna give you a brief tutorial, not a full tutorial on how to do these wheel swaps. There will be some full tutorials coming your way soon, but I'm trying to keep the video short and to a minimum. So, first you gotta start off by taking the screws out. This car has 6 screws, 2 in the front, 2 in the middle right here, and 2 in the rear. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get the screws out, then we can pull this base off. And then I'll show you guys how I heat the axle up to get the wheels off. So let's get it. Alrighty guys, once you get the screws loose, you should be able to just take the top base, just pull the base right off. It's at the top part. Take your screws out and lay them to the side. That's just what I'm gonna do. Right. Once you get the screws out, you can flip the base over and it's gonna look something like this. In this case, the motor is attached to the front, so you should be able to pull it off really easily. Set it back in the car. Then you can see the axles. Now, more than likely I haven't tried yet. Usually I always give it a twist and a slight pull before I decide to heat it up. So, kind of too short. I have to sit the phone down in order to do it. So I'm gonna try to pull them off. They come off. They come off. If not, I'm gonna use my heating tool. And my heating tool is actually a wood burner. It gets really hot like an iron. This particular one has a heat adjustment on it. So I love it. I can adjust the heat. I just usually put it on the highest setting. Once I get it plugged in. And I just lay this onto the axle. I got one hand, guys, apologies. But I laid on the axle close to the wheel as I can get it on one side. And I leave it there for about a minute. Usually I keep my hand on the wheel so I can usually feel when it's kind of loosening up. But I don't want to overheat it because I don't want to melt the plastic. The intention of heating it is just to kind of break up the glue. This is like, I think they put a little slight bit of glue on these wheels sometimes when they first manufacture them and put them on. Or like the plastic from, I don't know if they be fresh and hot when they first put them on and then it just adheres to the axle. But back when Jada first started making these cars, it was much easier to take the wheels off. So I believe they're adding glue to the wheels now. So you have to heat it up a little bit just to break up the glue and the wheel should come right off. So I'm gonna get right into it. I'm gonna heat it up, try to get the wheels off, and then the new wheel should go on. Fairly simple. Alrighty guys, I got the wheels off the axle. As you can see, the wheels are off. Got them right here. Came off pretty good, easy. Now, I'm thinking that the rear wheels are going pretty easy. I'm just gonna attach the new wheel to the original axles. And after that, I'm gonna see how it fits. Hope they fit just the way I want them, but we'll see. The front might be a little more of a challenge. You might have to make a new axle for the front, but we'll see about that too. So here's the wheel on this new axle. So I'm just gonna insert this into the rear end, like so. Normally once I get to this stage, I like to test fit it on the car to make sure that it is gonna clear. It might not with the brake hub. I might have to take the brakes off. I hope not. We'll see. All right, here's my test fit. first side. I think I got just enough axle to attach the other wheels that's sticking out. And I might have to shave it down a little bit. If I do, I'll just use my Dremel blade, sanding blade to just shave the tip down a little more so the wheel can go all the way on. But it's looking good on the rear end so far. Alrighty guys, I got the rears on the car fitted. I did have to shave the axle down a little bit because it was a little bit too long. I had too much wiggle room in the wheel. Fits much better now. Now I'm working on the front wheel. I had to use a custom axle, which I cut these little rods off of a rack that I have right here. I showed this I think I showed it on live or in one of my past videos. It's a little rack, and these little rods on the rack is like the perfect length for like the Jada wheels. Hence they're a little bit thicker. So this is the front wheel. I actually broke a little bit of the axle off for the front wheel as I was trying to put the rod on. So I'm hoping and praying that the rod stays on the axle. I added a little bit of Gorilla Super Glue. You know, mistakes do happen. I had to take the brakes off just to make the hole a little bigger because the axle is a little bigger and it was making the wheel like almost impossible to turn. So I stuck one of my screwdrivers through there, which is a little wider than the axle. One of these small little screwdrivers. And that widened the hole, that made the hole a little bit wider. So now I can fit the wheel onto the axle. But now I'm gonna stop the video. Try to get these front wheels on. I believe this axle is the perfect length right now as it is. So my hope is I can get the other wheel on the other side without damaging the glued side. So cross my fingers. Hopefully you guys will cross yours with me. So let's get it. Alrighty, gang. You guys will never guess what happened. Wow. As I was putting on the other side of the wheel, the other side broke as well. So I had to add glue on the other side as well. Try to be careful and hold the axle with some pliers. I wouldn't disturb this side while I was pushing the other wheel on, but it cracked as well. So I'm gonna be patient. I'm gonna let that sit there and dry. I made sure it spins, so I think we should be okay. I think we should be all right. So I'm just gonna let it dry. While that's drying, I'm gonna reveal to you guys, pardon me, what this new wheel is going on. Some of you guys might have tried to guess it, but I wasn't gonna tell it, guys. But here it is. My orange and black McLaren 720S. Thing about the 720S is it does have a slight offset. The rear wheel is a little bigger, but not much, so you can really tell. So I do have another custom McLaren in the collection that I'm gonna share with you guys once I get this one done. It was done by Flavor Tech Customs, and he actually painted it for me. And I'm gonna give you a little bit more information about Flavor Tech toward the end of this video. But yeah, while this is drying, I'm gonna go ahead and use that same method. Take this one apart. It looked like it had 6 screws as well. Yep. I'm gonna unscrew it. I'm gonna get these wheels off. It should be a bit easier. I shouldn't have that same axle problem that I had on these. These actually if I can get another wheel. The part where you attach the axle to at the back of the rim, is kind of tucked in a little bit. I'm trying to get a wheel out. Here's an example. Here's one of the wheels, a different wheel, but I didn't show you the back on the other one. The axle, the hole kind of goes in. And on the Jada wheels, pardon me, my heat just came on. On the Jada wheels, it kind of pokes out. So that's the difference. And when that happens, when I try to attach the wheel, it'd be sunk too far in. I want the wheel to come all the way out to the axle, so that's why I use the custom axle rod. And I think that's gonna work out, guys. So let's get it. All right, gang. Got the wheels put back on. The Nissan Z. The front wheels survived, guys. Got lucky, but now they are permanently. They will be permanently on this car, guys, because I try to take them off. Ain't no telling if they gonna be able to go on another car, because they is kind of cracked a little bit on the inside of the axle where the wheel connects it. So they probably be married to this car, but right now I'm not quite done. I said I want to remove the 20 off the side. So how I do that, guys, I normally use acetone. Done this plenty of times, guys. Acetone should take the 20 right off. I'm gonna leave the 20 on the bottom, the 20 Jada, but I'm gonna take this big 20 off the door. That should make it look even a little bit better. Does have tinted windows. So let's get it done, guys. I'm gonna take my Q-tip. Got a bunch of Q-tips. I'm gonna just dab it in the acetone and just wipe it on there. Yeah, take it right off. Let's see how it looks afterwards. All right, gang. Here's the finished product. I think it came out pretty dope. Kind of gave me a little bit of problem. I almost spilled some of the acetone to the car. I almost really messed up, but like I said, I did get a little bit on the other side, but it's not too bad. I actually love how it turned out. Flavortech wheels always set the cars apart, man. This really changes the game for the diecast world. Just phenomenal. I'm gonna get a quick spin for you guys. Slow it down. You guys can really see it. Got the McLaren done also. McLaren is looking fire. Let's see if I can open the doors for you. Open the hood. Hood on this one. There she goes, gang. Uh-oh, she's gonna roll off of the table. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. There's the Nissan Z from 20th anniversary. Now I don't think y'all guys ready for this. I don't think y'all ready for the McLaren, guys. Y'all know which wheels is going on it, but it came out dope. Here it is. No weight, no pun intended. Let me know what you guys think. I think it came out great. I would have never thought about putting these wheels on this car until I thought about putting the Flavortech wheels on the Nissan Z. Then I was like, oh yeah, I think I got one right here. I'm not too sure how I feel about the letters on the tires. It do say 20th anniversary in white on the tires. I did try to flip the tires around to the other side, but it did have a feather lip on the tire on the other side, so I couldn't really flip it. So push come to shove, I might just take some satin paint or some, or some matte, and go over that paint over the white, and I think it'll just be perfect. The doors do go up. Let me stop the spinner right quick. The doors do go up if you open them. See, that's one of McLaren's trademarks, is the doors always go up on McLaren's. Hood front opens too. Get it open. Having a bit of trouble trying to film and with one hand try to open this up. Turn it over. There we go. Alrighty. Apologies. There she go. Now I can turn the spinner back on. Like how the spoiler, how it looks with the spoiler up. Absolute banger, gang. Now before I get out of here, I said I was going to share with you guys a custom McLaren that Flavortech did. And right now we're going to get right into that. Alright guys, let me move this one out the way. Now this is all for all my new subs. Even for some of my old subs that might have forgot about this boy. I'm pretty sure I shared it on video before. Here is the Flavortech Customs McLaren, custom painted. Now he doesn't paint cars too much anymore. One thing he used to do a lot of before he started 3D printing wheels. And this one was phenomenal. He painted the interior. He cut the roof out, guys. The top of the doors. Kind of made it a target top, or I want to say a convertible, but like a target top. I need to tighten up one of the doors on the other side. It's a little bit dusty, even though it's been inside of the cabinet. Surprised it got dust on it. I didn't wipe it off. Absolutely phenomenal, guys. That's the spoiler. Let me know what you guys think. He did do a wheel swap on them. These are not 3D printed wheels, I don't believe. But he did swap the wheels from the original. This car used to be white when I first sent it to him. It wasn't the pink slips version, but it had an all white McLaren that I wanted to put all white wheels on. I never did. I actually had got a blemish on it, and then I ended up sending the car to Flavortech to have it painted. So this is what he came up with. He chose the color on his own. He chose the wheels on his own. Only thing I told him is to cut the top off. That's how it came out. So big shout out to him. Appreciate you, brother. All right, that's gonna about end this video. I enjoyed the 2 wheel swaps. The McLaren came out fire. Here's another look at it, just in case you guys see it again. Definitely gotta get some pictures of this bad boy. All right, guys. Till next time, peace and love. I'm out.